It's usually a group of 8, but now it's a group of 20. As the financial crisis continues to plague economies around the world, heads of state from all corners of the globe converge upon Washington to find a way to stem the economic carnage.
The first ever G20 heads of state meeting to address this crisis is already a breakthrough in terms of how the world deals with global issues.
Officials from the European Union, China, and emerging markets like Saudi Arabia and Brazil flew in for the two-day summit Friday. Although it's increasingly clear that this financial crisis is very much a worldwide crisis, there's no clear consensus on how to deal with it. European governments want more regulation over financial markets, but President Bush urges a more hands-off approach.
Well, that's a traditional rift between Europe and the United States, as you point out, especially continental Europe. The Germans and the French for a long period of time have had a much more active role for government in financial markets than the UK and the US. So there is definitely a divergence of view on that.
But as the president straddles between maintaining a free enterprise market while wrestling with the idea of government bailouts, economists like Colin Bradford point out a hands-off approach in this time may not be the best thing for the economy.
It's just patently not true that hands-off laissez-faire capitalism leads to a sustainable growth path without financial disturbance. It's patently not true. It's quite the contrary, in fact. So I do think that the U.S. has something to learn.
As more bleak economic news pours in on a daily basis, those without jobs and those who can't afford their homes turn anxiously to their leaders, wondering if they can help turn this economy around. Although President-elect Barack Obama will not be attending this weekend summit, it's safe to say that much of this will fall in his lap. It's not clear yet how much will be accomplished from this meeting, but President Bush hopes they will at least be able to lay down a foundation for the next administration. In Washington, D.C., Bonnie Ghosh, The Associated Press.